this leads us to Sharon Promislow. Sharon Promislow's book, Putting Out the Fire of Fear, Extinguishing the Burning Issues in Your Life from 2002 was published by Enhanced Learning and Integration. Originally released in 2002, the tips and tools available in this paperback offer practical daily tools. Sharon Promislow's extensive career in supporting stress release for clients, students, friends, and family have had many success stories. The second one is Making the Brain-Body Connection from 1997. Sharon Promislow, published by Sharon Promislow, illustrations by Catherine Levin, and again published by Enhanced Learning and Integration. First published in 1997, Sharon Promislow and her book have traveled the world with the most extensive translation of all the books published by our Canadian authors. The books are in 12 languages and have been shared in at international conferences and through extensive media coverage in magazine, publications, radio, and television. As part of her Enhanced Learning program, which highlights many workshops and publications, Sharon is listed as an early branch of John Thee's TFH tree, of which Sharon is immensely proud, and the meaningful privilege of her relationship with John as a mentor. Making the Brain-Body Connection is one of the top 100 best-selling books in cognitive psychology. Sharon, would you please raise your hand and talk? You're muted, Sharon.
Okay.
That's better.
So just to speak to each of the areas, this all started, you realize that I really saw clearly from the very beginning. 1992, I presented at the Touch for Health Kinesiology Association conference, just when we became an association, when we gave it the foundation, the top 10 stress releasers and the top 10 brain body integrators, just pads. I'd say that these pads actually have had more impact even than my books. It started with that because they've been distributed by social services. They've gone into mental health associations. They've been distributed in 12-step programs. I mean, this is where we really get our word out. I saw, and now we all know, and we all instinctively knew that stress was the knowledge that we impacted the handling of stress and re-educating the body's neural response to it as what we had to offer. So the first book was actually Making the Brain-Body Connection, and it's the future was what I'm planning to do is that I actually have a lot of interesting interviews and things like Voice of America, and I'm actually going to get my son to help me just put this stuff online. Just it's historical, but it's fun. And also, I'm going through my materials. I've been so busy in recent years with traveling, lecturing on cruise ships. I really haven't taken any time to do office type things, but I want to go through all kinds of materials that have been developed and just to put them online, just to be available to people. Why should they just molder in my file cabinets? So that's what I'm planning to do with those materials. I have to make a word about putting out the fire of fear. Is that it actually, it hasn't been translated into as many languages as Making the Brain Body Connection, but it is dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. And one of the first translations was into Hebrew. And I'm very proud that it's being used for post-traumatic stress therapy in Israel as well. So what can I say? I just encourage me to give away more of what I have to offer, and just let me know if there's any way I can support any of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.